Welcome guys. If you're not aware, I also have a crime channel where I do tarot, spirit sessions and case analysis. If you're into that, subscribe guys. There's a link in the description box below. I'll see you over there. Hi lovelies, welcome. So glad you could be here with me today. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm going to be looking at the divine masculine, divine feminine energies today. So we are using the Sacred Circle Tarot. I cannot remember who this is by, sorry. I don't have it in front of me. I'm using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. I'm using Liz Harrison's Twin Flame Oracle as well as her Divine Feminine 101 and Divine Masculine 101 cards. And I'm using these healing, God, my brain today, I'm not working. Heal Yourself reading cards by Inna Segal or Seagull, I don't know how you say her name. White Rose Guidance, Divine Love Messages Volume 2. And I'm using these Mother Mary, Queen of the Angels cards today. I'm using my Divine Timing Oracle and my Divine Confessions of a Loving Heart that I created. Let's get started, guys. We're going to be seeing the energy of the masculine to start with. What current energy is he sitting in right now? Just in general, in his life right now. Wowies. Okay, some pride going on here. And there could be deep down some insecurities, but he is in a proud energy right here. We've got the 7, which is the Chariot in the tarot, and it's a very spiritual number. We've got this purple rose here, so it could be that he's battling between ego, like which is the, in the mind, versus spiritual values here, and there could be some things from his past right here with this skull here. It kind of represents, to me, it represents like a past here. So is he wearing a mask? Is there something that he's too proud to look at right now regarding his past? Let's get an idea. What's this about? So we have here the 9 of Pentacles. So this is in his material world. There might be some insecurities around money, stability, finances, that gain. So it's an increase. And the 9 of Pentacles is someone who works very hard, has been working hard, and now can take some time out to just take a break and give themselves a pat on the back. They can go and splurge a little bit and indulge. But maybe in some ways he could be, there's 2 messages here, putting it out, this mask to the world that he is all this, that he has all this, when really deep down there's an insecurity that he's not fully there where he wants to be. Or it could be that some divine masculines are at this place of stability and wealth in their life. They have been working very hard, and they might hide behind that kind of material comfort, rather than getting into the nitty-gritty and really looking within and diving deeper into any core issues that might need to be dealt with. So it could seem like a superficial energy for some, that it comes across that way for some of them. So let's see what the feminine, I should say, is. What's her current energy right now? Feminine's current energy, please. Oh, so she's in a loving energy, a loving vibe. I feel like she's possibly thinking about her masculine, feeling very much this nostalgia, missing him perhaps. How she's kind of like staring off into the distance. It could be for some feminines that there's somebody in their life that could be kind of like a shadow in their life. If they are romantically connected with somebody, all right. I mean, what am I saying right now? Or it could be that there is somebody in their life that's it's more of a residual energy from past, issues with exes or lovers. There might be someone that's still in her heart that she's finding hard to let go. And this might not be, the masculine. This could be somebody else that she's feeling connected with and feeling torn between, this attachment to this other person, but yet longing. You know, it's this lingering, almost like a pain as well for her twin. So there's this pain, there's this love, there's this almost like a bittersweet feeling here. And it's not for all feminines, of course, that there's somebody else in their life or that there's residual karmic ex stuff, you know. But it's almost like she's at a point where she's feeling this love in her heart and she's trying to weigh up what her values are and where, you know, where is the losses and where's the void and what's being fulfilled right now. And she could actually have a picture of her masculine somewhere that she's, you know, focusing on right now as well, and just feeling all this love for him, but also missing him. And, you know, for some of you who are together right now with your twin, and there might be just some issues going on, you know, the feminines are pretty much just trying to work things out within themselves and why these are bringing up certain emotions within them. We've got a necklace here she's holding, so it could have been that the masculine gave her a necklace, but I just realised it. I just realised this thing down here is a voodoo doll of all things. My God, I've never seen that before. So yeah, I feel like in some ways she might feel that she's got to protect, self-protect, you know, even maybe protect the connection. She's really had to step back and love herself as well. And in some ways they may feel that others are out to kind of harm the connection as well here. It's really interesting because we're looking at her more general energy, but I do definitely feel it's connected to the masculine right there as well. And we got the 2 and the 8. So I think I said before this was the Chariot, which kind of shows me, just to go back quickly, that the masculine is in control, like he wants to be in full control of everything going on around him right now that will give him or make him feel comfortable and secure. And the Divine Feminine, that's a 2 and a 10. God, I can't talk. 2 and an 8 is a 10, which is that Wheel of Fortune. So things can turn in the right direction for us depending on our thoughts and how we raise our vibration and tune into our emotions. Are we going to dwell on something, or are we going to analyze it and maybe change something in that as well? Yep, look at that. Success and growth and strengthening bonds. So this is a good energy around the feminine, being in that love energy. I think she is focusing on building something, whether it be with her masculine or someone else, okay? I do feel like this is another person in her life. So when I say that, I mean the other person could be the masculine, the twin flame, okay, the masculine, or it could be someone else. So this is not a career. I don't feel like this is career-based stuff. I think this is more a person, like she wants to build a bond. She wants to start afresh. She's trying to remain optimistic in something. It's almost like she's picked herself up with something. She's learned a lesson somewhere, and she's wanting to choose to be optimistic rather than pessimistic and dwelling on the negatives. So let's see what the masculine's feelings are for the feminine on a deeper level right now. What is he feeling? Wow. Okay, so it says here Phoenix rising. This is really awesome. So he's wanting to resurrect this connection with her. He wants to have a renewal, have a fresh start once again. We kind of see the shadows here, you know, the past, things like that, that could have been like those inner demons, trying to get through and overcome those things that, you know, some things we see here he's not dealing with. So he does, though, deep down want to see this reborn, to rise up and above. And the 2 and the 3 is a 5, which is all about the Hierophant, which is spiritual values. We've got a book here. See the book? So it's a book of knowledge. We've got the books right behind here too, which is definitely a Hierophant kind of energy when we're looking at spiritual values, knowledge, lessons being learned. So I feel like he wants to acknowledge things with her, but he needs to overcome something here as well in his life, where he may be putting on a bit of a front, but that could just be in his... you know, there might just be things because masculines need to build. They need to feel like they have status and are providing in the world. So that could be a separate thing to the feminine. But what is he feeling on a deeper level for his feminine? Delusion, 7 of Cups. So he wants to rise above, I feel, the delusions that have been maybe lies he's been telling himself, or, you know, around this connection, maybe, maybe wearing that mask and making things out to be a certain way to the feminine, which, you know, he wasn't really being authentic or real with her in some way. So I feel like he wants to rise above it, break through those illusions as well, and doesn't want to just fantasize about things anymore, doesn't want to just think about it and imagine it. He wants to bring it into the, you know, the physical realms, I feel here. Doesn't want to lead her on. Yep, we got the Tower. So it looks to me like things may have crumbled in this connection. There could have been a real sudden turn in this where, you know, their relationship came crashing down. This is a shake-up as well. I feel like in some ways this has shaken up this delusion that he may have been wearing that mask. And it can come across as very sneaky, okay, like we've got the snake here too. It can come across that someone hasn't got your best intentions at heart, and I don't feel like he meant to come across that way. I feel like if anything, he really does have these deep feelings. It is genuine, but that he wants to resurrect this whole connection and start afresh and learn from the past. I feel like whatever's going on with this delusion, the mask, running, fears, whatever that is, it's come to a crash, it's come to a close. So something has shaken him up with this, and maybe he's undergone his own, you know, through this stuff here, has to undergo his own transformation in this as well. And it's almost like it was needed. So I feel like he understands that whatever's shaken them up or happened between them is for the better in the long run. So the feminine's deeper energies here, deeper feelings for the masculine. What is she feeling on a deeper level? Because we do see some pain over there, nostalgia, but there's also optimism here. What are her deeper feelings here? Yeah, look at that. And once again, this is so weird, she's holding that necklace. So maybe the masculines have given her some jewelry, and she's really feeling sentimental about it. Could be for some of you. Once again, looking at paper, you know, we got books, you know, things like that. So it's interesting. I wonder if she's reading something or rereading something that he sent her, whether it even be a text message. Look, there's a masculine and a photograph up there again, so she could be looking at his photos. But there's this feeling that he is home to her, like she knows that he is her home. 3 and the 5 is the 8, which is the strength card. So she might even want to have a strong home with him, something that they can build. It said strengthening bonds before. So she wants to have this really solid relationship with him in an actual home. Yeah, because things have been rocky. See, with that Tower, things have been rocky, and she just wants to maybe have a guarantee in some way that things are going to pan out here. It's almost like in some ways she is holding space for her masculine right here. Oops. Deeper feelings for the masculine, please. Daydreams and decisions. This is so bizarre. Like, he's got the 7 of Cups. She's got the 7 of Cups here. His says delusion. Hers says daydreams and decisions. So she is fantasizing about sharing this home space with him. You know, physically a home can definitely represent that, you know, spiritually they are at home together. So being at home in each other's arms, you know, that kind of thing. She could be really missing him and thinking about what it would be like to, you know, be together and where everything is fine again. What does he want? What does the masculine want with this connection right now? Letting go. All right, let me just get one on that. Because, let me get one on this. What is this one about? Just want to see where this is going, this message right now. Yes, there's something he's holding on to here. He's not letting go of the feminine, and I don't think he wants to. He doesn't want to let go of her. He doesn't want for her to let go of this either. I think he feels there's something very valuable here. He really does love her. He has these strong emotions that he just has to face. And yeah, I think that this relationship has really shaken up something within him that he's had no choice but to confront within himself. There's been some self-analysis going on, and a need to start over as well right here. So yeah, I feel like he doesn't want her letting go. I feel like in some ways that he might have wanted his cake and eat it too. So it could have been that he was quite comfortable with just wearing that mask and connecting with her in a way he felt safe to do, but then realized, well, that didn't work. That didn't work out because things came crashing down, or there's just this huge conflict now because of everything that's happened. But I can't let her go, and I don't want to let her go. What does the feminine want? We'll get some messages in a minute. What does the feminine want here? Okay. Discover your life purpose. So I feel like she wants him and her, maybe she knows, I'm not sure, but it's almost like she wants them both to discover not just independently their life purpose, but it's the mission as to why they're together. What is the purpose for this relationship? What is the purpose for twin flames? And if she knows what that is, I feel like she wants him to know. Discover it. Why do you want this with me? Can you see within yourself or feel it what this actually means for the both of us? We've got the 29, 2 and 9 is an 11, and that was a 2 and the 6, which is an 8 too. So there's a really strong feeling here of fears of losing out. 2 and the 9 is the 11. So it tells me that that's the Justice card too. Fairness, balance, things like that. It's a karmic thing, but I don't feel this relationship obviously is karmic, being twin flames, but there can be a lot of karmic lessons that come in that each one of them have to go through, like that phoenix rising, go through, face, heal, transform, before they can really give fully of, themselves to each other. But I feel like she's saying, we need to be able to work it out. What do we actually want? What are we following here? Our dreams and things like that. Yeah, refusing to see. So one of them, it could be the masculine here, being a masculine in this card, looking down that helmet, like of protection, not wanting to see. Maybe there was a not wanting to really see, not wanting to accept with this running away delusion, whatever it was there, rose-colored glasses. There could be just this fear within him where he hasn't really acknowledged or has tried to acknowledge or understand the connection. So I feel like she's saying, I really need you, to look within at what this means. The masculine says, so we meet again, my dear friend, through space and across time. And you are always safe with me. Yeah, because it could have been his own energies where in his life there's been a lot of turmoil, things aren't strong, there's no stability perhaps around him in his job or even emotionally. There's just this stuff going on here. But he says, you are always safe with me. I want to protect you. How do I get you alone? And I want to be there for you, to take care of you. And the feminine says, I desire you deeply and eternally. Love isn't always on time. Please be patient with me. So she's got her own stuff going on too. And I still have so much to accomplish before I can be what you deserve. And that is interesting about that discover your life purpose right there too, because maybe at the moment she is trying to find herself at this time as well. Wants to be the best she can be for the connection and for him. And our connection is so beautiful, but it's also painful and confusing as hell. So the masculine says here, you are always on my mind. Oops, hang on a minute, they're flying out everywhere. I think about making love to you. There's way too many down there, guys. Sorry about that, but there's like 30 cards. Not reading all those right now. Okay, oh, that one's sticking out though. I'm tired of feeling alone. And I think about kissing you. I want to be myself with you. Oops, God, it's flying on the ground. Hang on a second. Okay, I can't reach it because it's too far away, but I've just read it and it said, you are the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. Now the feminine says, your moods give me a headache. And I would go through it all again to be with you. So in other words, it's confusing and painful having to have this back and forth. So maybe the masculine really has been back and forth, toing and froing, doesn't know what he wants, doesn't know where he is at. It's just causing so much confusion for him, perhaps also, where there's an overwhelming feeling for him as well, where he feels he has to be at a certain point in his life. Maybe even in his material world, but he's not ready fully, yet he doesn't want to lose her. So that could be, making her feel, also on that ride, toing and froing. I ache for you. I want to trust you, can I? And your body is amazing. I want you. So there is this feeling almost like they've been on this ride together. Okay, so it does feel to me that, I'm not saying it's all the masculine, but it feels like a lot of it is coming from the masculine's energy here, where there has been this mask, being in a prideful energy, and having to face some kind of, he's have to face himself. Things have, this is, inevitable, where something is causing him to wake up past, those delusions, illusions, where he may have felt quite comfortable and is now waking up to a new way of looking at this connection and at himself and how he's been in his life and what has he been running from. And the feminine's been on that kind of ride with him. It's like, do you want me or don't you want me? It's like maybe there's been some confusion with mixed signals there. So let's see then, what is his action towards the feminine this month? Courage. He's going to come into some courage right here. So, yeah, it could be that he sees the light, but he's also navigating his way through his feelings here, I feel, to move towards her and face his own stuff as well. Yeah, so we've got the 8 of discs, which is skill and force. So it could be that he's making himself, he's making the effort. He's forcing himself to make an effort to actually build the courage to come forward and do something, take action or say something. He might be feeling quite overburdened by all of this stuff that's weighing on him. So I feel like he wants to clear the air. He doesn't want to carry that kind of energy for very long. The feminine's action this week is, and I meant to say week, is help from above. So she could be just turning to the universe, to whoever she believes in, to God, her higher self, the angels, whoever it might be, trying, asking them for help to give us some signs, give us some guidance as to how to navigate her own way through these, this emotional turmoil or turbulence right here. And that's the 9, 2 and 7 is a 9. This is 30, so 3. Because the 3 in the tarot is all about the Empress, which is the feminine. So he's gaining courage to face that, what he needs to within himself and really work on himself. And the feminine, definitely reaching up to a higher power here as well. Might be listening to some angelic music to kind of get herself into a better mood, a better vibration, a better mindset. Wow, look at that. The feminine energy. She's nurturing herself this week through maybe music, getting out in nature, really having that self-love and self-care. So, okay, so when might things change for the two of them here, where things might become a little bit, kind of like at the moment things are cloudy, confusing, painful, up in the air. There could be some hurtful, each one retreating at the moment and just trying to look within and just deal with things. But let's see, when could things really turn out better for the two of them, okay? Waxing gibbous moon. idea on this, please? We've got 9. So let me see. That could be September or the 9th of the month. Just let me check this out because we're in June right now as I'm doing this reading. And the waxing gibbous moon, which is actually on, where are we? Just give me a moment. Well, the next one is on, the next one starts on the 19th of June and it goes for about 5-6 days. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. And then it continues, does it? Okay. Well, no, that's a waxing crescent. Sorry. Oh, my God. That's the waxing crescent. I'm getting mixed up. The waxing gibbous moon starts on the 27th of June, okay? But if we go back onto July right here as well, we've got, yeah, so it's all around the same thing. I'm just having a look. I'm thinking that it's more around the end of this month, so if you want to look at it that way. But if we're looking in September, because it is the 9th, let's check it out. The 9th of, on the September, okay, the first waxing gibbous moon starts on the 23rd. Okay, the 23rd, and it'll be in Capricorn, which is all about the goal setting, you know, moving forward and having that power and ambition and control. So it sounds like a very powerful kind of energy coming through with that. Let's look at the masculine's energy here. Your journey is protected. You are safe, masculine, as you're navigating all this stuff that you have to deal with, which is not comfortable, okay? It's not a pleasant feeling of having to confront things within and accepting things and facing emotions and things like that that are a little bit overwhelming or overbearing sometimes. You are safe, and whenever you see a rainbow, okay, especially the double rainbow or a full rainbow, it's definitely telling you that it's that promise. It's the universe are promising you that, you know, everything's going to be okay. You are safe and protected. And the feminine, wow, it came out 555. Prepare for changes, guys. Prepare for change. If you're seeing dragonflies specifically in your specifically, my God, I can't talk today. I don't know what the hell's going on. Then, you know, that just shows that this is a sign. This is the sign she's been looking for and asking from spirit as well, that, okay, things are going to get better. Things are going to change in this. The divine masculine, well, I don't know why they're in there. Hang on a second. The divine, I've got cards in here that shouldn't be in here. Yeah, so the divine masculine says, I love how your hand fits perfectly in mine. Oh, gosh. I am so grateful for ever knowing you. You are so awesome. I am seriously in love with you. And let's travel and explore the world together. You are magnificent. You radiate so much love, warmth, and light. We are so awesome together. You're my best friend and lover all in one. And sometimes the love I feel for you is so overwhelming, my eyes well up with happy tears. So he's got a lot to say, doesn't he? Like deep down, these are all the overwhelming feelings that he has for her. He can't say. And the feminine says to her masculine, the last thing I want to do is fight with you, but I have to admit I love the makeup sex. So there's something there that she's really, it's like that passion too, like really yearning for that passion, because at the moment there might not be any kind of energy moving towards her at all at the moment. It could just be like this numb kind of feeling. Things are a little bit stale, like at a stagnant, or it's stagnant, it's at a stalemate, that kind of thing, where things are just not being said. That's the kind of energy I get where things have just felt a little bit cold right now. So she could be thinking, well, at least, you know, fighting and having that heated arguments or whatever is something, but it could have just gone quiet. And you're my soulmate, my, oh my God, this phone, my other half who I want to spend the rest of my life with. And I can't hold back these feelings. I need to tell you what I feel. And you are so sensual and sexual, it drives me wild with desire. And always know that I will always be here for you, I promise. So she's got a lot of love for him. And also on the bottom of the deck, you are often on my mind. I have hot fantasies of you and I. So she's definitely in that energy. Let's have a look now then at the guidance card for the feminine and the masculine. So guidance card for the masculine right now, please, Spirit. Well, it came out. Jesus. I pray for Jesus's help and guidance with this situation. So once again, calling upon that higher power, the healer of the ages, to come in and help you, divine masculine. Even if it's someone you don't believe in, there might be, you know, there might be another entity that you believe in, of a loving power. But for those who do believe in Jesus, call him in, because he is around you. He wants to be there for you, to show you the way. And he's there to listen, there to help guide you out of the situation, as it says. And the feminine says family. I pray for my family and give this situation over to God for answer, support, and healing. So, yep, she could definitely be focusing on family right now, maybe wanting a family. These are things that she could be thinking about with her masculine. And yep, this is once again that help from above coming in to help give her answers, support, and healing around this connection, but also within her own family life as well. Yeah, because I feel like for some feminines, there is this healing, a core issue, okay, that comes from her parents as well. Now let's get some charms and numbers and attributes, etc. So we're going to have a look here. Yeah, so let's have a look here. Charms. So we've got this little pussycat. Someone might own a rag doll or a pussycat here. We've got the turquoise, which represents protection around the connection. We've also got this smoky quartz heart. So it does show me that there's some things that do need to definitely, like the heart chakra needs to be cleansed. There might be some real pain and core wounds and trauma, pain between the two of them here that's really overshadowing, you know, the ability to actually just be able to express that deep love for each other. It might be hard to tap into if there's this pain and maybe some resentments there. So just maybe doing a heart chakra clearance meditation. You can find heaps of things on Google. We've got the cat's eye here too. So it's interesting we had the cat there. So it definitely could be someone who has a cat. But I kind of get the idea that, yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking this. They might be watching your social media like at nighttime, just scrolling through. We've also got this crystal here, so it does look like, you know, they are very much committed to you, and yeah, maybe not be able to come forward in the material, you know, physical world and 3D world and tell you this or show you this or commit to you, but I do feel that they are definitely, their soul and their heart does belong to you, and vice versa. And we've got here also the Cancer energy. It says imaginative, so someone could be a Cancerian. We've got they want to nurture you. Spanner, this coin here, and it says a 5-cent coin here. So fives are all about change. 2014 could be significant. We've also got 316 John. Someone's name could be John, but this is also a Christian thing. So for God so loved, it says here. We've also got, once again, the cross. So it could definitely be someone who's a Christian, might go to church. We've got the little tortoise. Oh man, I can't talk today. Tortoise. I am very tired. You have to forgive me. Oh gosh. So someone could be overseas from each other. You might live near the beach, but it does look like a slow moving process with that healing right now. We've got the little elephant, and it kind of looks like from India right here as well, or Indonesia. Could be some places you visited before. We've got the little soulmates of the swans, so that could be a sign you're seeing little swans. We've got the 21 key, so it could be that, you know, something about the 21st could be significant here. 21st of the month, an anniversary, anything like that. 21 could be someone's birthday. We've got Converse sneakers right here. Someone might wear, might skateboard. Got the little lady beetle here too, represents friendship, companionship. They just want to be with you. And we've also got the little key here, another key. So you hold the key to each other's heart. Someone's name might be Shell or Michelle or Rochelle, Shelley. Got this little shell. So once again, I feel like someone lives near the beach. Could be oceans apart. And we've got the little musical treble clef. So someone could be a musician. They're listening to music around this. And someone might be a chef or cook. They might want to cook a meal for you. Yeah, it's something coming through. So these letters right here can be their initials. It could be the initial of a place they live in. We've got KUB, POZ, MQWLH, and a J. So I'm just going to quickly look because we've only got one vowel. So it's probably not going to be a lot here, but for some reason I'm seeing the word bowl. So I don't know if someone bowls, as in bowling, like 10-pin bowling or lawn bowls, who knows. We've got an owl. So owl could be a significant animal for you guys. Someone could be a night owl as well. Yep, we've got bow, B-O-W, could be a bow and arrow, could be into archery, might give you a gift with a little bow on there as well. And when I saw bowl too, I'm thinking of like chef, once again, the little soup spoons and that. So yeah, they might be really wanting to be with you and just share a meal, you know, as well. What else have I got here? Howl, howling at the moon. So it's that wolf energy, isn't it, really? They might really be at night. They're spiritually calling out to you, really missing you as well. Yeah, I get that so strong. And low, yeah, moods have been really low between the two of you lately. Could be definitely for them blow. So it feels like a huge blow that this has happened. You know, it's really quite... leaving a little bit of a sick feeling at times for some people between the connection, like just feeling really horrible, you know. It's just like that air, that energy that needs to be cleared and something needs to be healed. And yeah, it could have been really hurtful the way they last spoke to you or vice versa. We got hip hop I'm thinking of. There's not really a lot here. If I look at it, there's not really a lot. There's a U. I didn't see the U. So they love your bum. That's the first thing I saw. They love your bum. Something about it. Also, what have we got with that? We've got the word plum. Could be something about plums. I don't know what that would be to do with. Yeah, as I said, there's not really a lot here. But we've got PLUOZKHOB, JW, and a Q, guys. Let's get some numbers. And the numbers could be birth year, a birth year, in their phone number, postcode, age, you name it. And they're not in particular order. So we've got a 5 and a 9 and another 5. Oopsies. Got oh my gosh, look at all these 5s. Wow. 5, 5, 5, 9, 4. We got a 9 again and a 2. And I'll get 2 more. My nail is getting on it. Well, I've got 3 more. We got, wow, another 5, an 8, and a 1. There you go. Now we're going to get some attributes. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm really not with it today. Probably should have done this another day. Oh my gosh, everything's falling. I'm wrecking things. I'm bashing things. I'm stuttering. My God, help me. So, okay, let's have a look here. What can we look at with these cards today? Get a couple more. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Here we are. Okay. What we've got here is a business owner. So someone could own their own business or be starting a business. We've got a 0 or an O. Extrovert, someone is. Malaysia could be a connection here. And Libra. We've got football. Love language might be acts of service. So they really just want to do things for you. Secret admirer and feeling sad over you. Yeah, absolutely. Watching you from afar, feeling sad, keeping an eye on things. Leo energy's coming through. Someone is a free spirit. Someone could be a tradie, so they could be a builder, plumber, electrician, anything along those lines. Creative person. Air sign, they might be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got B. Germany. Switzerland. And casual, so yeah, they might have been treating this or trying to treat it as a very casual, coming across as very casual, when there was these just really intense feelings going on. Israel, Italy. And we got west, they might live from you or vice versa. They might live in the west part of the city. And we've got detective, so yeah, they're being a bit of a detective at the moment. Someone could work in the legal fields, in the law sector, but yeah, it definitely feels like they are keeping an eye on things, maybe spying, just trying to keep an eye on things, keep tabs on you in some way. It could be vice versa. You could be doing that as well, just keeping an eye on what are they doing, because when there's no contact, if that's really a situation here, there's just this, all you can do is really just think about, and yeah, sometimes people just really want to know. They just need to know, is are they moving on, or are they okay? Could be anything. So let's get one last message from the masculine. He says, I'm writing a message I want to send to you. You turn me on so much. So it could be something like that, and my life works better with you in it. So he could really be missing her as well and wanting that physical connection with her. And the feminine says, I'm afraid of losing you. It stresses me out. And I will help you through the fear if you let me. And just let me in. So yeah, she's saying, I'm here for you. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here for you. I want to help you through this because we can have something amazing. Yeah, so that's what it is this week. I'm so sorry I've been all over the place with this reading today with my, oh gosh, it's just my words don't come out, or they come out the wrong way. I'm just very tired today, but I know you guys are amazing, and thank you for being here. I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.